All right, this video is basically just going to help us understand what evaluating an expression is. Evaluating an expression, especially a variable expression, is basically just removing the variable and inserting the number in its place. So if we're asked, like in the upper left here, to evaluate an expression when x equals 3, then the main idea is we're going to look at our expression, so such as x plus 5, and we're going to remove the x. So where we've got this x right here, we're going to take that out and we're going to put in what it's equal to. So that just becomes 3 plus 5, and basically we end up with 8 for a final answer. The same thing goes over here where we're talking about division. We've got a 12 on the top, which is a value of itself. And then that x on the bottom is going to be removed, and we're going to call that a 3. So 12 divided by 3 just becomes 4. Now, where can we use that in other places in math? Well, the main idea is to find the perimeter of a square, we can come up with a nice formula. Remember that a square has 4 equal sides. Therefore, if we're finding the perimeter, the distance around the square, right, adding up all 4 sides, well, we don't technically have to take 7.5 plus 7.5 plus 7.5 plus 7.5. Since all 4 of them are equal, the perimeter of a square can be found by taking 4 times the side length. So if we take out s and plug in that 7.5, well, 4 times 7.5 comes out equal to 30. And we know that the perimeter of the square will be 30 units. The same goes on the bottom. There are a lot of formulas in math. And one of those formulas is the simple interest formula, where you take the principal, or the amount of money that we're starting with, multiplied by the interest rate. Now keep in mind that interest rate can't be written as a percentage. It needs to be written as a decimal. So as a decimal. So we'll have to adjust, more than likely, our number. And then in the number of years, because it's an annual interest rate, we're talking about an annual or a yearly thing happening, then the time will be measured in years as well. That's what makes it simple interest. So all we have to do is take out our formula. So if P is the principal, that's our $870. We're going to multiply that. So I'm going to use parentheses to represent multiplication. Now that 5%, as we said, needs to be written as a decimal. So we're going to move the decimal 2 places, and basically that's 0.05 written in decimal form. So we're going to multiply by 0.05 over here. Then we also need to multiply by the number of years, or the amount of time, which according to our problem over here is 2 years. And if we multiply that out, well, technically that's 870 times 0.05 times 2 would just be 0.1, which makes this a fairly easy problem. Move that decimal 1 spot. That's $87. And that's how we can use formulas and algebraic substitution to evaluate expressions. If you need any help with that, make sure you talk to your teacher. Otherwise, good luck and have fun.